Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. So you all must have received the news of the new tax slabs and everything related to income tax. I was doing some in-house research and working on the budget, reading it and thoroughly. So I took some time to make this video. So congratulations once again. Yes, a big tax relief is given to the middle class. Some people are still crying, but such people always exist in the society. So after the marginal relief can be claimed by people who are non-salaried individuals up to 12.75 lakhs, and salaried individuals above 12.75 lakhs will only give income tax. So once again, congratulations. So let's see other aspects of the budget as well. The fiscal deficit is something which is concerning. We should all understand this fact. The fiscal deficit of government has brought down by 4.4%. So what is fiscal deficit? Fiscal deficit something our earnings compared to our expenditures, so earnings of a country is 50 lakh crores, but expenditure of a country is 50 lakhs crore, but earning is just 35 lakhs crores. So there is difference of 15 lakhs crores in terms of receipts, so we still have this 15 lakh. I have not counted the borrowings that Indian government does. So this is basic, which is basic rule of income and expenditure. If you earn let's say a lakh rupees a month, but you definitely can't spend 1.5 lakhs. So this is something India is doing. And how is India doing that? India is borrowing money. India is borrowing money in some form or another, and that is a big headache for our great nation. So what borrowing does actually in a budget, what borrowing does, borrowing for some projects can definitely can reap benefits in a longer interval of time, but borrowing for budget analysis or borrowing for the expenditure of the state or expenditure of this country, this can increase the inflation. This is the root cause of increasing the inflation, increase in price. Why government can't take some strict actions to strict measures to against some exploitative companies and can't change its policies? It's only all because of the loan and everything. If we become a net positive country, let's say we have savings and spend less, our expenditure is less, then definitely we can attract more investors in our country and more companies into our country as well. So out of the total population of this nation, only 2.2% paid the income tax. So 22% of the whole income it was received as a part of income tax by the 2.2% population. Out of all the income of the government, 22% was from income tax, and which now government took a cut of 1 lakh, around 1 lakh crores. So it was hit. But I want to highlight the point that only out of all the corporates that employ these salaried individuals, which in turn pay income tax to the government, which was 22%. So corporates are paying less, 17% of the whole income of the government. So basically the employer is paying less tax than its employees. So this is something which is not balanced properly. The government is also confined. It can't increase the tax because investors will get disappointed. But definitely government can ask the corporates, because their income is all-time high, 15-year all-time high income, to ask them to pay more to their employees. It is not just IT employees. We have employees from other sectors as well, which need to be paid well. I'm saying about the factory workers, the manufacturing plant workers, and there are so many things. Yes, so we should pay them more, because this 22% income from salaried individuals and 17% from corporate, this is disparity. 17% should be brought around 25%, and 22% should be reduced to 17% or 15%. So this is something what a balance is required in our India, in our country. So few other things that I wanted to talk about is defense budget. Defense budget is still not 100 billion USD. We are still way behind. We are still less than 500 lakh crores, but it was around 4.83 lakh crores if I'm right. Education is 1.83 lakhs crores. I believe education should reach 3 lakh crores. And I was reading this report from China. They spend around 500 billion USD. 500 billion USD is how much it is. So 500 billion USD is 43 lakhs crore. This is the amount that China spends on R&D. India spends as well, but it is close to around 1.5 lakhs crores. So we do spend on R&D, but it is less. Out of 1.5 lakh crores, 13,000 crore goes to ISRO, which is a multi-bagger. ISRO returns more to the government. So we need to spend money more on our R&D, but we will only able to do that when we hit a fiscal not a fiscal deficit, a positive fiscal deficit. We earn more and spend less. So there are some ways to do that. Increase the tax of the corporates more. And apart from that, ISRO and other organization R&D, when we spend on such organizations, we develop products which we sell to this world and earn money, earn dollars. So these are some points which I wanted to share with my opinions with the government of India. So definitely a very good budget for the middle class, but slightly in the longer horizon we have so many expenses. But yes, we need to somehow spend more on the defense. It should be $100 billion, around 3 lakh crores on education is very important. Children, quality of life, education is very important. And there should be some budget, which I personally feel should be around allocated around 50,000 crores to a new entity which controls the corruption. If we increase the budget in let's say education, there is high chances of corruption in all the departments. So there should be some people. Corruption is a very a very big hole in our whole ecosystem. So that is problem which should be dealt with. You can increase the salaries as well. So government will also get more income tax when this next pay commission comes. So that is good for the government, but overall corporates should be taxed more. And not taxed more, sorry. So corporates should be taxed at the same rate, but they should be told to give the salaries more, so in turn government can have the more income. So these are some points that I noted it down. This might after the government tells the corporates to give more salaries, so in turn their profits might shrink, but that is necessary. They might not give that much profits to the government, but salaries should increase. So people will spend, and people will also give more income tax to the government. So these are some points, key points. There is something more which I wanted to suggest to the government of India. If it's possible, please introduce a minimum hour rate in India. So according to my research, the minimum hour work rate in India should be 200 INR. So if a person works, let's say 8 hours a day for 22 days, Saturday, Sunday off, so he or she would be making around 35,000. So this should be the minimum pay. I'm saying minimum to everybody. If somebody wants to get a carpenter at home and pay for an hour, so it should be minimum of 200 rupees. So gender disparity, not gender disparity. Everybody will be treated equal, but the wage difference will be less, and people can live a confident life that everybody should be. Nobody will be exploited. Our citizens, many of the workers, laborers who are uneducated are exploited in this country as well. So this will be very. This suggestion is to the government of India. Government heard my suggestion and reduced a very good tax structure. It didn't hear me, I know that, but definitely it would have made some impact there. So let's say this budget was very good for the middle class, and I told my suggestions. So hope for the best, all the best, and please like, share and subscribe this channel. Thank you.